Hey, what's going on, YouTubers? This is Zen Manga here, and I hope you're having a great day. So we are doing a rundown for history of the Marvel Universe, number one, and for number two. This is not going to be a true rundown, and the reason why is that there's like a wealth of knowledge in these books that it's like ridiculous. The first book is just really the introduction of Galactus talking to Franklin Richards in the future, and basically before things end or lead into a version of rebirth, so to speak. Franklin asks if Galactus could basically tell him about the history of everything, right? Which is about the history of the Marvel Universe, essentially. So book one really just kind of tells you about everything in terms of Celestials, um, the Beyonders, Silver Surfer, Galactus himself, the first Avengers team, the Phoenix Force, everything, the Emcron Crystal. A whole worth of knowledge is in this book. This one gets more into the depths of like Earth, what's going on Earth itself, but it's pretty cool. And here's why. Um, this these books are not like separate from like all the other series that are going on. If anything, they really collide. So one of the first couple of panels in the page show you Mystique and Destiny. Now if you're reading House of X and Powers of X, you'll know that they were in the books basically in terms of Moira Matager, and Destiny and Mystique have a relationship. So it's cool to see that they give reference to that. Also on the side, if you look here, you'll see two Human Torches. Now, one is the Human Torch from the Fantastic Four, and the other Human Torch is basically um, from the Defenders. Yeah, so it's it's pretty cool. So that was a group of people where Captain America, kind of like the first Avengers team, so to speak, where it was Captain America, Namor, the Human Torch, which is basically an android, and and their adventures and things like that. So I'm actually gonna pull the book out. I don't have on my gloves, so I shouldn't be doing this, but just so you can see a couple of the panels on the first couple of pages, right? Uh, so it's pretty cool, right? First couple of panels where you see Destiny and Mystique themselves, right? Um, Pretty cool. And I'm just going to skip to another random page so that you could get insight into the book, but also so that you could go about buying it, right? So this is kind of like the adventures of the Defenders, right? Human Torch with Namor. And one more bonus page. I'm going to flip to a random page. That one looks pretty whack, so I'm not going to do that. But I'm going to go here, right? So the book gives you a whole lot of information. So I'm pretty sure that in the future, they're going to combine all these books together in order to make just one whole history of the Marvel Universe, which would be amazing. The whole thing about that, though, is that the Marvel Universe is constantly evolving, and I think that's why they're getting people up to speed because of things. If you're reading Silver Surfer Black, where there's the introduction of Null, the symbiote god, things of that nature, then it's a lot, right? It's a lot to kind of like fathom, but these two books so far have been phenomenal. I love them, right? And they're both by well, for this first one is Mark Waid, Javier Rodriguez with Alvarado Lopez, and similarly Javier Rodriguez and Alvarado Lopez, right? These books are just phenomenal. I love them, and they're kind of like the mini Bible esque of the Marvel universe. So go out and read them if you're really confused about what's happening. I honestly, in terms of recommendation, I would pretty much anyone who's getting into Marvel comics should pick up these books. I'm loving them. I have them in my top loaders because um, they mean a lot because you'll read some of the stories, not some of the stories, but basically the synopsis for different characters or just items in the universe itself, and then you'll feel a lot of nostalgia just happening. Like, whoa, you read through a lot, and also there's more to come in terms of stories and imagination that a universe beyond multiverse has been built around. But the Marvel universe itself is pretty vast in its own, and it's amazing. Anyway, this is Ed Manga. Hope you're having a beautiful day and wonderful Saturday. Catch you all later on the next rundown. All right, everyone, take care and peace.